Hello and everyone, welcome to week 11. Going with it. Today we are doing my predictions yet again. This is a little late. I'm doing this morning. Yes, from this morning, from when this was uploaded, I am doing this. So, kind of pushing it. Alright, so this week I'm finally even. I do not have a losing record. We are 22 and 22 since I went 9 and 5 last week with my quick flip pick that finally worked out. I'm proud of myself for that one. And for the teams on bye, Falcons, Colts, Patriots, and the Saints. Okay, and let's go ahead and get started. Thursday night football, we have a good game for once in our life. We have a good Thursday night football game. The Bengals taking on the Ravens. This game is a coin flip. I could pick any either, or it's random. I just picked the Bengals because this game is coin flip. It could really go either way. All right, so we move on to football. We have the Steelers and the Browns. Browns taking the last game of this, I believe. So I think they'll split the series, and I'm going to take the Steelers with one here. Next, we have Chicago taking on Detroit. Yeah, this might be a slaughter. This is not going to be too fun for the Bears, I don't think. If they win, awesome, cool, good for the Bears. But I don't think they have any hope, so I'm taking the Lions here. All right, and next game we have is the Chargers taking on the Packers. So for the Chargers last week, they lost. It was closer than I thought it'd be, to be honest. I thought it was gonna be I don't think it was gonna be that close, but they got barely short, and they take on the Packers, which are bad. Packers are bad. They lost to the Steelers last week. They actually scored some points in the first half, though. I mean, it's looking like they might improve. But for now, I just see the Chargers winning this game. Next game we have is the Raiders taking on the Dolphins. And this is going to be a pretty big upset, but I'm actually going to take the Raiders here. It might be the stupidest pick I've ever taken. So I know Dolphins are good against bad teams, but are the Raiders a bad team? Now that they don't have McDaniels, I don't know how good they are. I think this is going to be a good test game for them. All right, so for the next game, we have the Giants taking on the Commanders. So last week, Commanders losing by a field goal. 6 games lost on a field goal. That's how important kickers are, really. And then they take on the Giants, which got stomped by the Cowboys. Not a field goal game. I don't think this will be either. I think Washington will dominate. I don't know why that happened last time they played. The Giants won. Don't know how that happened. But I see the Commanders winning this one pretty easily, actually. So next we have Dallas versus Carolina. Ooh. Yeah. I kind of want to say it's like the Arizona-Dallas game early in the year where Arizona won. But the thing is, Carolina is much less of a scrappy team that's going to put up a fight. Carolina, I've seen them be crushed. And so I just got to take Dallas here. As much as I want to say Carolina, see Cowboys lose. Gonna take Dallas. All right, so for the next game, we have the Titans taking on the Jaguars. So for last week, the Jaguars got crushed. The Titans got crushed just by different teams, different skill. Niners and the Bucks. Niners, ironically, they're playing each other this week. But I am going to take Jacksonville. I think this should be an easy bounce back. It is being played at home, which should help a lot. All right. So for the next game, we have the Cardinals taking on Houston. Cardinals finally getting Murray back. I don't know. With how Josh Dobbs looking, maybe you want Josh Dobbs, but hey, I don't know. I like Josh Dobbs a lot more than Kyler Murray. You could say he's better, but I like Josh Dobbs better. And they take on the Texans this week. And for the Texans, another one of those field goal win teams. and Arizona. Another one of those field goal win games. Yeah. I know a lot of people probably are picking Houston. And honestly, this is looking like the one I will flip because I'm not too confident in this one. But I am going to take the Cardinals here. Alright, so for next game, I want to speed this up. The Tampa Bay taking on the Niners. Yep, that exact game. They play each other. Now these two teams are playing each other. And yeah, no. 49ers win. I don't know if it's necessarily going to be a blowout, but I don't think it's going to be close. Alright, so for the next game we have the Jets taking on the Bills. Bills, one of those field goal, other than they're the ones that lost it. They lost. And the Jets almost got that Hail Mary at the end. And Buffalo's just kind of free falling right now. So is the Jets, but one of them's got to win. Let's say tie. But I know not a lot of people are taking this, but I am actually going to take the Jets here. All right, so for next week, next game, we have Seahawks taking on the Rams. Rams winning the last one of these, and I have them splitting. I think they'll split. I could definitely see a world where the Rams win, but I think they split. All right, so for the one you've been waiting for, Sunday Night Football, Pastronaut taking on the Broncos. And, man, what Josh Dobbs has been able to do is near a miracle. I don't know how he's doing it. If he keeps playing like he is, I can tell you right now, he's going to beat Denver. Defense shouldn't be too much of a challenge as long as he has a decent game. As long as he doesn't turn over the ball too much, or like at all, preferably, then they should be fine. A defense should hold up against the Broncos. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. But I'm going to pick Minnesota for this game. All right, so for the final game, we have Monday Night Football Super Bowl rematch. Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. This game, this is going to be close. This is going to be intense. Like, it's got to be. The Chiefs versus the Eagles. Hope that doesn't come back to bite me. Again, this is like the Thursday Night Football. This is a toss-up. It could really go either way. I have the Chiefs in this one. It could be the Eagles. I don't know. It's just one of those coin flip games. Alright, and so that will do it for my picks. If you liked them, tell me. If you cared not, tell me. If you hated them, you think I'm a disaster, oh my goodness, I'm gonna go 0-14, then tell me in the comments, okay?